Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot C. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come through in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out, messages come through. So we have the Seven of Pentacles to begin with. So we do have some earth sign energy with this. You could be in a Virgo, Taurus, even a Capricorn. And we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And then we have the Two of Cups and the Strength card. So we actually have some Leo energy with the Strength card. You could also be dealing with a Leo. So the Strength card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of really having a lot of patience and also being in a very understanding place with someone within a connection at this point in time. I do feel like with the Strength card, this does feel like a strong connection with a lot of potential to be able to lead to a very successful outcome within your connection when it comes to anything that you're dealing with. I do feel like though with the Seven of Pentacles showing up over here, this feels like an energy of somebody who is in a space of waiting. And I do feel like when it comes to waiting, there's a sense of waiting with a lot of hope for the future of this connection and being able to get out of what may be kind of a difficult space. This does feel like a need for being able to actually pay attention, and I do feel like when it comes to being able to get out of a rut within a connection, this feels like a need for effort and also patience with the situation. And also I do feel like with this Seven of Pentacles showing up over here, the person you are dealing with is willing to do that because they are invested. I do feel like they care a lot, and I do feel like when it comes to your feelings and even just your connection, it's one that they are quite invested in. They care a lot and it shows through their efforts. But with the Nine of Wands show up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of actually reaching a place where there can be a bit of some kind of fatigue, being tired and being in a space where it feels like things are a little bit draining. And I do feel like with this Nine of Wands, this also feels like it's been a long journey when it comes to being able to get out of a certain space in this connection with somebody. But I definitely feel like there is a fighting energy still within where you are and what you feel for this person. And I do feel like that energy is reciprocated with that Seven of Pentacles. With the Two of Cups showing up over here, I do feel like there's a strong connection between yourself and this person, and your feelings for this person are reciprocated. With the Two of Cups, this is an energy of a relationship, and I feel like there's also a very strong connection over here, whether that's spiritual, energetically, or even emotionally. I do feel like you and this person are tied on some level, and I do feel like when it comes to your connection, it means a lot to you but also to this person. And with the Strength card showing up over here, this does feel like a calling for needing to be patient and also being understanding with each other through a tough situation. I feel like the strong connection that you and this person has is also going to carry you. I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Three of Cups, and we have the Fool card, as well as the Seven of Wands. So this Seven of Wands showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of trying to protect your territory. I do feel like there is a sense of wanting to be able to defend your connection, and I do feel like there's a strong union here between yourself and this person, and I do feel like there is a desire to be able to stand up for it when it comes to the situation or anything you are going through within this connection. This person, I do feel like, actually cares about you a lot with that Seven of Pentacles, but with this Nine of Pentacles, I also feel like this person wants to be able to show you that through the way that they treat you. I do feel like there's a desire for being able to actually invest in you in and into your connection, whether that's physically, emotionally, and in a lot of ways that are going to make you feel just how much they care, because they do. I do feel like there is a lot of appreciation, and I do feel like there's also a desire to be able to kind of be able to give to you within this connection. And I do feel like that with this Nine of Pentacles, that things do get better for this person. I do feel like they're working a lot. And when it comes to working a lot, there is a sense of being able to get to a good place. But I do feel like they're prioritizing your connection, even in their working. It's like they are doing it because they want to be able to do something for you. With the Three of Cups shown up over here, this does feel like a strong union. I do get that. There's also a sense of being able to experience a lot of exciting moments in this connection on the horizon. So feel like celebratory energy and a reason to celebrate. Because I do feel like within your connection, you have a strong emotional connection with this person. And I do feel like with that Nine of Wands, this feels like a sense of being at a place where there could be some elements or some side of you that is kind of tired or even feeling a bit drained when it comes to what you've been through and it comes to your connection. But I do feel like it's not for nothing. And with the Three of Cups up over here, this also feels like an energy of being able to get to a good place, and also being able to actually have some fun times on the horizon where it doesn't feel so exhausting. I do feel like with the Fool card, this does feel like a romantic energy in your connection being brought in. And with the Fool card, there's that leap of faith and this desire to be able to actually enjoy those times. And I do feel like with the Fool card, this feels like being open to really entering into that chapter with you. I do feel like you have a very strong and even solid connection with this person. And I do feel like it's like because of the strength of your connection with this person, nothing gets you down. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have Uranus with Genius. And we have the Saturn return card. And we have the Pluto card, Transformation. So with this Uranus card showing up over here, this does feel like Aquarius energy. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. But I do feel like with the Uranus card showing up over here, this also feels like a bit of unpredictable energy. So it does feel like being able to expect to experience the unexpected when it comes to a lot of situations. So it feels like a lot of surprises. And with this Uranus card showing up over here, this does also feel like an energy of experiencing a mental connection with someone. Intellectually, you are tapped in with this person. I do feel like though, when it comes to experiencing things that are unpredictable or just things that are just different that you couldn't have expected within your connection, it makes it so that there's a lot of possibilities for your connection. And even for this person that you're dealing with, they may be somebody who isn't someone you can predict that easily, but I do feel like it's in a way that keeps things exciting and it's not necessarily a threat to your connection. With the Saturn return card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to actually experience longevity in your connection, and also feel like with that longevity there is a sense of being able to experience reward. I do feel like a return on investment as well. I do also feel like a sense of being able to actually establish a sense of getting closer to somebody over time and your connection growing stronger over time. So the Saturn return card showing up over here, this feels like a maturity. But with the Pluto card showing up over here, I do feel like you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well, so either of those signs. But with the Pluto card showing up over here, this is about also learning a lot of lessons, and also this connection being one that's actually quite deeply impactful, because there is transformation that's happening here. It's a transformative connection. And I do feel like also when it comes to the situation, this does feel like an energy of having something to fight against with that Seven of Wands in the reverse. But this also feels like an energy of being able to actually get through that. And I do feel like it's also bringing you out as a stronger union, and also being in a stronger place. The Two of Cups shown up over here and the Fool card shown up over here feels like entering into a new chapter. And I feel like that is in your love life. And it feels like being able to enter into a place that feels like more pleasant, more blissful, more pleasurable with the Fool card. But I do feel like this does feel like a journey. It feels like an adventure as well when it comes to getting here. So those are the messages I am getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.